This is Sarver Hollow shelter. It's a very nice shelter. It's got that covered area on the front where we could eat at a picnic table. The walk down into here was 4/10 of a mile. Downhill. So we've got to go 4/10 back up before we can even get back on the trail. I'm still trying to get things adjusted on my pack. Alright. We had a guy that was already here when we got here. He was in a tent. And then after we got in bed last night, a young fella, a thru hiker, he strolled in and stayed. I don't think either one of us slept very well. You know what? I'm going to have to talk later. I'll check back in. I don't know which way is better. I'm glad it's not raining or icy. The water to the west flows into the Gulf of Mexico. The water to the east all goes into the Atlantic. We've been walking this Eastern Continental Divide, I guess, all morning.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's just basically the ridge of a mountain range. Feels really good right here. The wind's blowing a little bit. Cool us off. We've been up on top of that ridge on bunches of boulders and the sun's out, of course. Got a little hot up there. We should be heading down now. About 3 miles from a shelter where we'll stop for lunch. The Nade shelter. You okay? All right. Alright, we stopped back there at 9-day shelter and stayed a good, might have probably been there an hour, just relaxing, because both of us just feel so worn out today. But with this entire trip has been a push due to weather conditions and such. But anyway, we're going to take the next 3 days easy, really enjoy it, end on hopefully a dry note, but a good high note. Nowadays I don't even think I got a picture of that, but it was a decent shelter. Had a nice picnic table out front. We're going to tent tonight at a camp spot. We got about 2.5 miles from here to there. So it shouldn't take us too long, but we're going to take it easy. Just so that we don't get into camp too early and get bored, but also just, there's no need to rush and kill ourselves. It's been a beautiful day. The sun's been out all day. I don't think we have much of if any, chance of rain throughout the rest of today and tonight. Now, tomorrow night and maybe tomorrow there's a higher chance. And then the day after that it goes back down, and that's when we're supposed to get up on some rocky stuff. So we're trying to wait and get to the rocky ledges on Wednesday when there's less rain, or less chance of rain, because it could prove to be slippery, kind of dangerous. I don't know what else to tell you. Except today's hike across those boulders were after the Sarver Hollow shelter headed northbound. That was some kind of technical. Glad it wasn't raining or snowing. Would have been bad. I ate up all my marshmallow cream today. It was the last of it. So it'll last about 8 days. That's pretty good though. I only ate it at lunch with my crackers and cookies. I think I'll continue doing that. That just seems to work well. Alright, I guess I will check back in with you later. This last couple of miles has been pretty decent walking. And we're probably less than a mile from our campsite. Thought I heard somebody come up behind me. Nobody back there but my pack. There was a guy when we crossed that little footbridge. There was a guy in the creek fly fishing. Cicadas sure are loud. Sure feels good in the shade. It's hot out in the sun. Highs in the, I think, lower 80s today, according to one weather forecast, but sure feels hotter when you're hiking. Much hotter. Alright, we made it to our camp spot. And, wow, I think mine's on a slant. I didn't even realize that. Oh well. We've got a creek over there for water and bathing if you desire. This was an easier day. The morning started off kind of tough, but I'm thankful to be done. We got time to relax. It'll feel good. Well, it's the end of day 8. We did 8-something miles. I don't know, maybe 8.5. And landed at a random campsite. We're next to a stream. It's been a really nice evening. We got a fire going and sat around that for a while until it finally played out. But it was just a great morale booster. Sitting around. It's kind of like being in a campground, I guess. So we got here, I don't remember what time we got here. 2:30, 3. Anyway. Just sitting around the fire was so nice. Well, we've already had supper. We're each in our tents. Hoping to sleep well. I think our bodies have recovered more by having the extra time here and time to relax, kick back, and enjoy that fire. I think it just did us a world of good. All right, let's see. This is the end of day 8. We'll see you in the morning.